for other people in my community who, you know, are skeptical about any new thing. And so it's like, okay, you trust that I'm going to do my research. I've done my own research. And I think that this is something that is a powerful tool for us as people who are trying to, you know, develop our sovereignty and establish ourselves financially and move away from that hyper dependence on the system and on the banking system and on, you know, the pharmaceutical system. And all of those other cartels. We need that sovereignty. We need to feel like we can empower ourselves. So we have to be a little more open and take a little more risks so that we can reap the rewards in a sensible way. So that's where Charlie Station was born. You know?
Well, sis, I must say, sis, it's a very blessing to connect with you. I can see that we're already very like-minded. Cannabis to me as well has been a very powerful healing tool for my life. I went through a deep depression when my grandmother passed away. I'm from Madagascar and we have a matriarchal kind of system. So my grandmother was more like my mom and my mom is more like my dad kind of thing. But when she passed away, you know, I grew up in London, so deep in Babylon, you know, very, very deep in the system, working day to day and 9 to 5 and, you know, corporate kind of things. And I was living a very, how can I say, transactional lifestyle. I wasn't really making meaningful relationships with people, but that was fine for me at the time. But when my grandmother passed away, I had a choice. I could either continue to be an Uberman, like what society want me to be, or I can experience what I'm feeling. And I made a decision to do that. And throughout my life, I've never smoked cannabis. I actually had all the stigmas against it up until this time. And when it came time for me to heal, the plant was calling for me. I connected with it. And I must say it was an integral part of my healing process. So I definitely have a lot of reverence for the healing plant and all the teachings that you're actually bringing to the platform. I'm so in love with what you're doing because this is also my life in terms of wellness. I practice capoeira as well.
Nice.
So you know, breathing. People underestimate the power that is in breath, and also what the Most High has provided. That all of these children are fed at all times. The fact that my heart is beating right now, I don't have anything to do with that. You know, I'm not purposely putting that into action. But there is a loving presence that is giving me another chance, whether I'm right or wrong. So the fact that you're bringing this to this platform, to Web 3.0, you have our full support. Anything you need from us, you know, count us as your team. So that's what I got to say about that, you know.
Yeah, I mean, we're really, really grateful for the support. It's very interesting to see, you know, the connections that are being made now that I have kind of reached out in this way. Because I am not really a very social person either, but I've stepped out of my shell to kind of just say, hey, this is really important. And the people who need this is where they are. They're online, they're in the socials, you know? And so if we're going to reach them, we have to kind of bridge that gap between reality and virtual reality. So before this system evolves so much that people completely cut themselves off from the physical world, which is kind of what I feel like they're trying to encourage us to do. I wanted to create a platform that has real people getting real tangible products, doing real exercises, real, you know, real things that they can get value from in their physical bodies and not just in their minds, because we live in such a mental kind of space where we almost don't play the importance of our hearts and our bodies in general. And a lot of time, I mean, you can amass all of this wealth, and if you are not healthy, you cannot really make use of it, and you are of no use to your family. And you know what I mean? So we really have to ensure we establish that balance, you know? And especially when we're looking into things like herbs and plants and, you know, natural ways of curing ourselves and healing ourselves and staying healthy. And especially the past 2.5 years since, you know, we're in this world where our literal ability to breathe has been threatened by our environment and by things that have been manufactured and placed in our environment. And the answer that they're giving us is chemicals. So let us experiment on you so that we can see, you know, when really and truly these things are things that nature is very well equipped to help us with. I was
Okay.
asthmatic for most of my early years.
Wow, me
Like
too, you know.
seriously asthmatic, like hospitalization type thing, like
Wow.
regularly, you know?
Wow.
And
Yeah,
a
me
lot of
too.
people suffered from this. So, you know,
Mm.
but as I grew older and I started to cultivate my relationship with Herb, once I hit that steam chalice, once I started to learn about that, and I started to use that more often, I realized that I had displaced that whole asthmatic principle out of my body. And it reached to the point where the last time that I was at university, and I remember like an attack was coming on, I literally chose, instead of going to my usual asthma pump, I
Mm.
chose to light up the steamers with like
Wow.
a few other herbs like peppermint and a
Oh.
little garlic, because those are other things that are useful along with the ganja. And when I did that, I
Mm.
was able to use the power of pranayama, that is the rhythmic control of my breath, to unlock and to kind of move that whole tightness out of my lungs. Because the
Mm.
steam chalice, unlike with smoking, where you're not really trying to bring it all the way down into your lungs, you're just trying to let it hit, you know? So it's more in your throat and your chest that you feel it. But when you're steaming, you don't have that little guilty voice in the back of your head, like, don't pull it all the way. You
Yeah.
literally feel that urge to pull it as deep as you can. So you are increasing your lung capacity. You are promoting more oxygenation of your body. It's just a powerful healing tool altogether. So for me, I wanted not only to introduce it, but to also ensure that everybody who buys this NFT, they get a free, one of the free, you know, the coconut chalice,
Yeah.
original, traditional coconut chalice. Within a month of buying an NFT, you'll have one delivered to you. And the
Nice.
real prize is the full custom glass chalice that you're going to get, that
Mm.
I've designed with a few glass blowers, custom Jah9 design kochi on top of this glass chalice, full 100% glass, so you can see the process, and that will be delivered to you free as another tangible in 3 months. In addition to access to 365zing.com, which is a wellness app that helps you to get on your own self-care journey, the yoga, the mindfulness, the detox programs, all of these things will be available for you, to you for 3 months for free. If you like it, you can continue your relationship with them, but you get three free months of access to Zing, to 365zing.com for free. And
Wow.
you also get a package of products from Power Plant Nutrition. And that is my dear friends out of the UK. And they have a powerful sea moss blend, you know, which it has all the sea vegetables, which are very good for us, especially as women. But of course, they're very powerful for the body and for the brothers as well, because they are mineral rich.
Yeah.
You get the super greens, you get the what do you call them now? These preparations that are good for the brain and body as well, you know, with the mix of herbs. And he finds a really, really airy combination. It's very powerful. So he's a, you know, the creator of it is a large man, big, tall
Mm.
brother. So
Nice.
he does it by his dosage. So you know you're getting
Mm.
powerful products, and
Wow.
you know, they're handmade with love. And in addition to that, we're always growing the community, the network of healers as well. So the added value continues. We have my brother Coin God, who,
Yeah.
you know, Natty, people
Big
who
up.
in the NFT community, maybe, you know this brother. He's always doing these workshops, just giving out crazy information about crypto and trading and
Yep.
NFTs and all of that. And you get access to his classes if you are a part of this network too, because
Oh,
he's
wow.
part of the family and he loves what we're doing as well, and he's going to make this knowledge available to people so that they continue to grow in their capacity. So it's a capacity building, it's a healing, it's a, you know, it's tangibles that you can use to create your own rituals of self-healing in your own life. And it's a community most of all. So we're creating a website that's going to be up within the next day, like by tomorrow. And that's where you'll go and you'll log in, you create your profile, you get access to all of these amazing value added, and you get to stay in touch with us. You get to, you know, all of the lives that we're doing. We have a day retreat, and we'll do a few of those retreats down the line as well, where it's just coming online wherever you are. You take a moment throughout the day. We have a schedule of different things that you're going to be able to learn, and you know, and we have physical in-person retreats that we have been doing over the years that we're going to give discounts to members of the community. It's just a lot, you know. My team is like, man, why are you giving away so much? But I'm like, that's what it's about, you know. That's what it's about, like really delivering value to people who would never really have taken the time to pause and just take care of themselves.
Beautiful,
Yeah.
beautiful. Sis, I love everything you're saying. You've got to connect me with your guy in London, because I get my CMOS from Brixton, but your connection sounds on point, so I need to make sure I get that.
Yeah, and I mean, it's a CMOS capsule, so he has already prepared a blend, a powerful blend, because a lot of times it depends on where you're sourcing your CMOS from, and it's not necessarily ethically sourced, and you don't know how to use it the best way or prepare it the best way. So now you're getting an opportunity to just take it in supplement form, you know, a capsule that literally just has all of these things powdered out in the right dosage for you, you know. And I am standing behind these products because this is not me, you know, getting corporate sponsors. These are my network. These are my family, people who I know their work. I've seen their journey. I've sat with them. I know that they've put love into their products. So I am introducing my community to you. And as my community grows, you know, everybody will benefit from it as well. So we have the Discord group, Chalice Station. Jump into our Discord. You can get whitelisted from there, see what the requirements are, so that you can get this product, this NFT product. Right now, it's being sold for 0.3 ETH. You can go on OpenSea, see what they look like. The actual artwork is like a little medallion. So it's not like faces, you know, it's just, this is the medallion. There are 3 medallions. One is the inhale medallion. One is the exhale medallion. Both of those are for 0.3. And then we have one special medallion that is for 0.6 ETH, and it's going on auction. Just a one of one. And that comes with extra added value.
So much value.
because in a time like now, people want to know that people like knowing that they're getting a lot for their money, you know? So that one auction winner now will get some personal interaction with me, so that I can find out what it is their particular needs are and have my network tailor something specifically to them. In addition to being able to access further added value down the line. So it's all about value added.
You're saying, so if I get the NFT tomorrow, yeah, you're gonna send me a chalice. Even I'm in London, I will get it as well.
Anywhere in the world that you are.
Wow.
You get one chalice within a couple weeks, depending on where you are, depending on how long shipping takes.
Wow.
But in addition to that traditional chalice, you're getting another chalice, the real premium chalice you're getting down the line. And you're getting products, and you're getting services.
I'm definitely gonna have to get involved with this, because you know what it is, in London it's very difficult to get steam chalice. I've never actually smoked from a good proper steam chalice. I've had these new age technical gadgets and
me too.
But
I've used every product I mean, I don't smoke, so if the product allows you to extract the herbs without actually igniting it for combustion, I have tried it. Nothing compares to the experience of steaming your herb with some coconut shell. Nothing compares.
Wow.
Yeah?
It's important.
So,
wow.
I remember, it's not smoking, you're smoking the chalice. It's steaming, you're steaming the chalice. Vapor.
Because it's a vapor, isn't it?
Yeah. It's vapors. Because when you burn herb, you burn it away before you really get to release all of the medicinal value. So we're not judging, we're just saying if you burn it burns before it can give you everything it has to give you. But when you're steaming it, say that again?
No, I'm just saying it's important knowledge, because a lot of people don't have this information. They don't know. They don't know how to get the benefit from it. And this is why we need people like you jumping into this space. I'm just so grateful, that you've come to this information, and you're a lead runner in this space right now.
There are farmers in the network. There are people who are organic ganja farmers who have all of the education on the terpenes and why particular herbs taste a particular way and how to grow the herbs yourself, because we're not selling ganja on this platform. We're endorsing the use of sacred herbs of all kinds, ganja being a primary one. So we're trying to help people to cultivate a different kind of relationship with the herb. We don't want to cultivate abusive relationships in others and in people who are susceptible to addictive behavior, who try to create a space where they can practice more discipline, because steaming herb is not as quick as just rolling up a spliff and burning 10 spliff back to back. You know what I mean? It requires you to pause, to be mindful, because you're now using fire. So you have to be mindful so you don't burn yourself and turn it over. You want to be encouraged to drink your water so that, you know, you're replenishing your liquids and hydrating, having your natural foods. And when you steam, you crave fruits. You crave natural foods more than even cooked food and junk food. You're going to want a mango. Like a mango is the ideal thing to have when you're dealing with ganja in general. But, you know, we're encouraging a lifestyle.
Powerful. Yeah. Powerful, powerful. So, and with regard to the drop tomorrow, so what's happening tomorrow?
So tomorrow, it's going to become, we're going to drop the prices on OpenSea. So go to OpenSea, purchase one of these, or as many as you'd like, really. You can purchase one for your friend. So you might not feel like you need it, but you have a friend who you think they could benefit from it. Gift them one of these medallions. So there are 332 medallions available for 0.3 ETH. Only 332. And only available tomorrow for 36 hours, right? So 420 and an additional 12 hours. And after that, the doors are closed. You understand? And if we end up with any extra ones, we probably have to add something on it. Because we're trying to encourage you. Be disciplined. Get it within the timing, because we're trying to make sure we get off all these things. All of this value added. We have to manage it, right? Because it's not just a free-for-all. It's not just something you take and store in a wallet and forget about it. This is something we want you to hold on to. It's not for you to flip and trade, and it's something for you to hold on to. Yeah? So go over to OpenSea tomorrow, purchase your medallion. Once you purchase a medallion, you get all the instructions. You go to chaliceStation.life, put in your information, and then you'll get down the rabbit hole of all the different value added that you're going to do. So go on our Discord tonight if you want to make sure that you're one of the few who get one of these limited edition Genesis medallions. Yeah, be one of the first to support this project, and you can potentially get whitelisted if you're in our Discord. If you are in another ganja community and you want to maybe link us up to see if you can get, you know, a number of people whitelisted at once, to hit us up in the Discord. Let us know. We're being really open with it now. We're coming down to crunch time. Yes, OpenSea, OpenSea.io. Go look for the Chalice Station Medallion Collection. But me put in Chalice Station, and we alone name Chalice Station, but so. Look for us and find it. We're on Twitter, we're on IG, we're on Discord, of course. And we're going to be live on the internet, Web 2 and Web 3 as of tomorrow. Beautiful,
beautiful. Guys, I just want to encourage you guys right now. Hit that link, hit that button right there, and follow Jah9 and follow Chalice Station and get all the information. Jump in the Discord. The drop is tomorrow. There's so much added value, as you've heard. But actually, my other question actually is, how about what about the musical side? Will you be dropping anything like that into the metaverse at any time? I mean, I'm a big fan, so
absolutely. I mean, there's so many applications there. But as I know, I'm in the midst of working on my album. That had to take a backseat to this project. I needed to launch this community now, you know, take advantage of this April time when people's minds are on ganja and kind of help to balance out all of that vibration, you know, in reverence to the ganja plant and how much we love her. We have to kind of hold that space, create that space. And I am about to have my first child as well. So I have that coming up in the next, you know, in the next quarter as well. So there's a lot that's dropping this year. Definitely dropping some new music later on in Q3, Q4. And we definitely want to make sure we give the ones access to that as well. And then next year now, that is when you're going to see how we envision the music projects manifesting in this Web3 space.
Wow. That's amazing. Truly amazing.
Yes,
and also congratulations on the newborn. You know,
many blessings there.
Many blessings there for sure. And so because I just want to echo how much I'm really impressed with how you've approached Web3. as a wellness practitioner, but as well as a musician and a humanitarian. I'm also very invested in humanitarian efforts. Being from Madagascar myself, we've got a charity with my mom, where we help a lot of people in Madagascar as well as Kenya. And we're looking at different ways now how we can get involved and build up the place with Web3 and connect with things. So I'd definitely be interested in keeping in touch with you.
Definitely. We have some things in the work that we're not even going to mention right now. We just want to get through tomorrow, right?
Right.
Because when we start talking Web3, we're talking about decentralizing finance. We're talking about, you know, decentralized autonomous organizations. We're talking about companies that are based all over the world, removing borders, we're wiping out all of the borders in the world and giving people an opportunity to invest in each other, create value for themselves, and for all of the people who have all these different talents to find a space where they can work at it together, especially people of the continent and the diaspora. We have so much to offer. You know, I've been here in Tanzania for over 2 years now, and just it has really helped to kind of focus my mind on the things of the continent and realize, yo, there are so many brilliant people here who are doing so much with so little. Imagine if they had access to more. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All of the resources of the continent. And I'm watching these African leaders little by little start to focus their attention inward, you know, into their own country and stop taking so much. I mean, that is going to be a slow process because you have selfishness everywhere. But, you know, we give thanks for even the small victories when we see it happening on the continent here, you know? So, yeah.
Powerful, powerful.
So yeah, you've heard about the different utility, you've heard about the different value added, you've heard about all of the socials, how you can get involved. Any questions you have, go over to OpenSea right now. You can check out the medallion. All of the information is there. Prices drop tomorrow. You can start as soon as tomorrow daylight. You can go get your medallion and you'll be one of us. You'll be one of the community and we can start the ball rolling from there.
Listen, I'm definitely going to get my medallion tomorrow because I definitely need that chalice over here because I've always wanted to try a proper chalice, and it's actually virtually impossible to get a true representation of that here in the West. So that is a blessing.
Well, now you have an opportunity to get one. I mean, there are ways that you can get it and get it shipped. But with this NFT, you're getting not just a chalice, but you're getting access to a community that you're going to learn about how to use it in the most efficient way and how to build a lifestyle around sustaining a healthy respiratory system, healthy mental and circulatory system, and a healthy life in general. You get me?
Very, very important. Very important.
I see people jumping in late, asking questions. What's the mid price? So we have the so can I just run through the value added one more time, the cost and where to get it? Okay, so you buy the NFT for 0.3 ETH on OpenSea. It'll be available tomorrow for 36 hours only. Yeah. Once you buy the NFT, you're going to get shipped to you a traditional coconut steam chalice kit. And then 3 months down the line, you're going to get a custom glass steam chalice designed by Jah9. Yeah. And immediately, you're going to get access to 365zing.com, which is a wellness app that you download onto your phone or use from your computer. And they're going to help you set up your own personal regime for self-care, yoga, mindfulness, detox programs, and you have access for that for free for 3 months. You also get free monthly subscription of Power Plant nutrition supplements and products. And more added value to come.
What else can we give them? That's everything.
Yeah.
Everything that you need, guys. So you heard it. You heard it already. Make sure that you're following Jah9 and that you're following Chalice Station. The drop is tomorrow. It's gonna be there for how long is it gonna be live for?
36 hours. 36 hours.
Only 36 hours. So if you're interested in getting well and learning more and joining this community that's emerging, you already know what to do. And yeah, so sis, any final words that we'll to round up?
Yeah, man, we are really honored to be able to bring wellness to the Web3 space. So this is Web3 wellness, first of its kind, and we just want everybody involved. No matter which other project you're involved in, get a medallion and be a part of this too. We want to support other projects. This is not a competitive space. This is a space to support. So you want to make sure no matter what you're trading, this is what you're holding. This is what's going to guarantee that somebody's looking out for you. Because sometimes you're there, you forget to drink your water, you forget to do these little things, these little, you know, you're there for so long, you have a little thing that pop up on your phone, hey, you know, it becomes that symbol of go take care of yourself. Don't forget yourself. Don't forget to put yourself first. And if you feel like you need some of that, we're here for you.
Beautiful, beautiful. And I just want to echo how important that is. We all know it, we all do it, you know, we all sleep late, we all eat, you know, junk food, and wellness is important. And in this, I feel that in this era that we've come into Web 3.0, we have to become our own financial advisors, our own doctors, our own artists, our own everything, our own coders. And we're doing this. We're building communities. This is what this is all about. I want to give a shout out as well to Crypto Rasta as well for connecting us, and Ras Jammy as well. You know, good people right there. So yeah, Chalice Station, guys. Make sure that tomorrow you're locked in and you're in there, you know, for your own good.
Yes, I. So tell a friend to tell a friend, get it for a friend, buy 2 or 3 if you can afford to do it. And the thing is, you know, like people right now, like money has become a game, a thing that everybody can play with. And I don't think that is a negative thing, because you have a certain little group of people who've been playing with it for a long time and not giving us access to the game of it, not showing us the contracts and the paperwork and giving us 0.1% of whatever they've, you know, the crumbs. No, we have a chance to take our sovereignty. Support each other. Let us support each other. Let us build wealth within our communities and, you know, frighten them with our power to heal ourselves and to make ourselves wealthy.
Powerful, powerful. And let's build, guys. Let's build, let's learn together. You know, there's a lot of things to learn in this space. The space is being formed by people like us, people like you, who are making decisions and influencing the space. And I think this is the beautifulness of Web 3.0 is the fact that now, like Jah9 just mentioned, the veil has been kind of removed in a way. That we have access now to the equal playing field, and even us as people in the young Black people in the West. You know, we've had an exposure to this way of life and technology and this kind of thing, and we have a lot that we can add to the situation. And I believe this is what's happening right now. The doors being opened, and we're fulfilling promises that have been set from before us, our parents coming into this land and not leaving and having us here. So it's a beautiful thing to connect with people around the world, like yourself, like-minded people who have received this calling and who the information has already been placed in, so that we're, you know, able to have these connections very easily and very, very smooth. So I just want to give thanks to the creator, you know, for aligning us, and to you, sis, as well. What a wonderful project. And yeah, give thanks.
Enough respect. Thank you all. Really hope you all get in on this. Make sure I'm rooting for each of you. Get your medallions so we can start to really tune into what our needs are, and we can serve this community. It's hard to serve 150,000 people or 500,000 people, but I can commit to the 333 of you who get involved. We're going to take real good care of you. We're going to grow together, build together, and as time passes, strength to strength, iron sharpen iron.
You heard it here first, guys. So the drop is tomorrow. Make sure that you're there. Just want to give a big shout out to Jah9. Thank you so much for jumping on my platform, and you have all my love and all my respect and all my support as well. So please don't hesitate to reach out. I'm your little brother. So
respect. We definitely will keep in touch. This is just the beginning. So more love to you, more love to everybody tuning in.
Right then. Blessings. We're out, guys. Thank you so much. Have a nice day.
You too.